So I can't put in my first invoice until October 15th. So I basically don't get paid until the middle of this month. Yeah, that is not gonna work for me. Okay, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but I have no choice.
Practicing, and they were like, "Bless you." I was like, yeah. That was acting.
That's cute.
She said, "You were here today, weren't you?"
I was.
Okay, yeah, that was good. That was
good. It must have been one of the girls. I went to the L'Oreal store once. It must have been like
It
commercial.
was
The lady.
Lisa Marie.
Yeah,
It was her. And she said, "Bless you." Like, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't have a passion for cleaning up trash.
Look, I understand that your parents are the wafers, okay? I get it, and they own this community center, but they put you here for a reason.
On your way back home.
Oh, okay. You need to calm down because what you're doing right now is you're going too far. I get it. You're stressed. You're upset. You want to yell and scream at the world because we got to sit here, but I hate to tell you, life is hard and it sucks, and you have to do a lot that you don't want to do. Hence, the story of my life. I'm always doing something I don't really want to do, but it's for the betterment of this family, is it not?
Okay, so I just did my workout, but I didn't film it, and right now I'm pretty much fixing like my post-workout lunch meal type of thing. Normally I would have a protein shake, but it's almost 12:30, so I actually need to eat something filling and with protein and everything, because clearly I'm not getting enough. Progress over perfection. Yeah, progress over perfection. I do have, I'm going to a birthday party, but the birthday girl is also a tattoo party as well. So I'm literally doing my first ever tattoos. And I'm freaking out, but also at the same time, I'm excited, but I'm freaking out. But then it's also just notion that my bank account is literally negative right now. Negative. What else can I do? Anyway, let me fix my lunch so I can eat something. Catch you guys later. Hey guys, I just made it home. Party. Well, it wasn't exactly a tattoo party. It was a birthday party where I was basically that I just so happened to be giving tattoos at. And I'm beat. The party was for 4 or 5 o'clock, and I didn't get there until 6, but that was just because clearly I had to get the distilled water and stuff for the tattoos. I had to pack all my stuff up, so that's why I was behind. But I was there for about 5 hours, and it's almost midnight basically. Overall, I mean, it was a success. My goal was to, I would say, max was 300, but realistically I only made 100, which, you know, that really wasn't too bad considering it, like, it was for my first set of tattoos ever. It was literally like a crash course. There was a party going on, so they had a whole bunch of people and everybody was watching me as I'm doing the stuff. And at first I was nervous, but then can't even really explain it. Like something clicked. It just became a little bit easier. I mean, the only other time where I had a little bit of a hiccup was with my second to last tattoo. The client wanted an infinity symbol on their finger. Oh my God. On the side right here. So that was new to me because I remember reading about how finger tattoos, they more quickly than a tattoo somewhere else on the body. And then there's not that much skin. It's really thin. And then also what kept happening for me was, I don't know why, but my needles weren't staying put inside of the actual pen. Yeah, I don't know. So that's definitely something that I'm going to have to like work on and tweak. But overall, I'm just so happy that I did it. And it was a really, really great experience. Yeah, I just completely forgot to take, you know, footage to show you guys like what the heck was going on, because it was just a lot. And I was just more focused on getting the tattoos nice. But, you know, obviously you gotta suck before you can get better. So, but now that I'm at home, I'm also exhausted. And then tomorrow I have to get a new battery for my car, for my key fob, because I don't know what's going on. Like I can't start my car. So yeah, I gotta find another battery for that. Hopefully my car will start tomorrow. Otherwise I'm stuck in my house. But anyway, I'll catch you guys mañana. Okay, nerds, so here's what I learned within these past 3 days that honestly felt like a whole week, but I digress. The first thing I learned is that resilience is a skill. It's also a choice that requires consistency every day. And it's also a mindset. So that involves having to remember that things can change if you want. Like nothing stays the same. Nothing is finite. And that my current circumstances are only a part of the journey. They're not the destination. So yeah, I might have felt really like down and mad at myself and just frustrated with everything going on. But obviously that's not gonna happen the next day and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that. The next thing I learned is that flexibility is another skill. One of the quotes that really stands out to me from Bruce Lee is the "be like water, my friend" quote. And that one really sticks with me because it basically just reminds me that things happen that I have no control over, and it's better to roll with the punches, as they say, because by rolling with the punches, you wind up making it to the other side, and that only shows you how far you've come, which is a major accomplishment. And the last thing I learned is to never give up. It's easier to frown than to smile. Like, I think we actually use more of our facial muscles to frown than to smile, which is pretty interesting. And that our brain is wired to keep us safe and comfortable. So our brain is not going to let us do something dangerous for the sake of growth. And speaking of which, growth requires being uncomfortable, which may or may not involve finances, which of course is a situational thing. And I have recently been listening to, I think maybe the second or third book in, I believe, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad series. And one of the things that he talked about in the Quadrant book is that for him, when he was at a point before he became wealthy and everything, where he was really struggling financially and was practically homeless at one point. Well, he used those circumstances to basically push him forward, to find other ways to generate income versus just getting a regular job. So what I'm trying to say is that him not having enough money just made him want to work more to be able to have that money to pay off his bills and everything else like that. Of course, obviously those were legal methods, so I'm not advocating that you do anything illegal to make more money. Please, no, we're not doing that here. One of the things that really stuck out to me is items are made under pressure. Diamonds. Lastly, instead of letting my fear and anxiety over not being ready to tattoo just keep me stuck, I just made the choice to do it anyway. And I'm really glad I did, because it was kind of one of those moments where it was just where it clicked for me, like, oh, this really isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and comment the water emoji below if you've made it to the end, and don't forget to subscribe, because every subby counts. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Toodles!